Jackson Hewitt has a great tax prep deal, $149 or less. Missing out is like ignoring the check engine light in your car. You'll regret it. Seriously, the price is only $149 or less, no matter how complicated. So don't wait. Like when you get a password expires today alert or you're shopping online and there's only one item left. It's like your taxes are in the cart. Just complete the purchase. Hurry! This deal for $149 or less is like your phone at 1%. It's about to power down. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Left Turns and Loud Noises. It is episode 91. We are recording on Monday, April 19th, 2021. I am your host, Anthony Dietrich. I am joined, as always, by my partner in crime, almost completely 5G certified, Kevin Costello. What's good, my dude?
Doing good. Big week in my life, not gonna lie.
This is probably one of the biggest weeks for you, man.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I'm getting fully vaccinated tomorrow, graduate from the Florida State University on Saturday, and then going to see the St. Pete Grand Prix on Sunday.
Yes, sir, with your best podcasting buddy right over here.
Damn right.
Yes, sir. Well, we do have Kevin's tied for second, or I guess best favorite podcasting buddy. I don't even know the words I just jumbled up, but we do have the former president of R-NASCAR here, Jeremy Methfield. How's it going, dude?
It's just another wonderful Monday in the rainy, cold Midwest spring of Chicago. Just living the dream, hoping someday I wake up.
We could clown Kevin a little bit. Kevin's kind of clowning us with his bragging about weather. He's gatekeeping nice weather for both of us at this point.
He can have it. It'll be hurricane season soon. Hurricane Susan.
Hurricane Susan. I hardly know her. We are also joined on a very special episode because we're only a week late on our timing. We have our IndyCar specialist, Phil Clark here, a.k.a. Very Fake Phil. How's it going, bud?
I'm good. How about you? Ohio, I understand that we might be getting snow here too in the Midwest because of snow in May. Early May, probably.
Oh God!
It is what it is. Just take it. It's the Midwest. That could happen Tuesday.
Though. It is. It's so. Our weather is so weird. It's so weird that we're getting snow much closer to summer than usual.
Yeah, I mean, as me and Kevin are just resident Floridians, so we just rarely see snow. I've only seen it twice in my life. Kevin, can you even tell me how many times you've seen snow?
Like 10.
Oh, well, eat.
That's because, only because I had family in New York growing up, but yeah.
That's fair. I literally just, it baffles me that you guys, have snow this late in the year. I do feel sorry for you guys.
This is not a normal occurrence. I think it's quite weird, actually.
This year
it's so messed up. It's just it's normal enough.
I've been watching a lot of baseball, and the Red Sox game, I think last week got snowed out on, I want to say Thursday. And I just haven't seen that happen outside of opening week. So it's very, very strange what's going on. Although it does make for some great baseball, in my opinion. I don't know if you got to see that opening day home run by Miguel Cabrera where he couldn't even see the ball.
Yeah, that Cabrera homer was sweet.
Oh, man. But
I don't like many baseball tweets, but I definitely had to throw a like on that one because it was
that was
quite
great.
nice.
We don't talk a lot of baseball here too often. What we have to talk about is the fact that if your name ended with an X this past weekend, congratulations on your easy dub, I guess. Huge weekend for Alex Bowman, Alex Palou, and of course Supermax winning over at Imola. So, I mean, just what a fun weekend of racing. I got to wake up and watch all three races back to back to back. Well, I guess Indy and NASCAR at the same time. Good thing they didn't finish at the same time. But I guess since we have Phil here, might as well start with IndyCar. I mean, first-time winner Alex Palou. Who would have thought out of all the Chip Ganassi cars, that's the guy who's going to get the first win for him?
I don't know who wrote this tweet, but I saw a funny tweet that said that Jimmy's old teammate Alex won a NASCAR race and Jimmy's new teammate Alex won the IndyCar race.
I love that, honestly.
That was great.
Jimmy Johnson washed?
Right.
Oh, man. There's a lot I could go into that one, but we need to start, first of all, with the race itself. And I just have to give props to Alex Palou. He drove the absolute piss out of that car. And he wasn't even, I think, the fastest guy out most of the race. Pato O'Ward was clearly just on the wrong strategy because that car was just on rails most of the time when he wasn't dealing with Sebastian Bourdais.
I think he also like ran the tires a bit too much while Palou and I believe it was Power. No, there was Rossi behind them.
Well, yeah, Rossi.
Palou was just hanging out and saving his
vibing.
tires, while the other two was just ruining their tires and just doing themselves onto a 3-stop strategy. When 2 stops was the money there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I do think with what Alex was doing out there, or I'm sorry, Pato, it does work, that strategy, but you need the clean air. They mentioned that on the broadcast, and clearly he just kept getting into these situations when he came off pit road. He was stuck in traffic, especially on the out laps. He was just getting mugged out there. Like Sebastian Bourdais, like took his lunch money for one of the hairpins.
It's hard to pass at Barber.
It's really hard, I've noticed.
So what you really need to work with an extra stop is to pass cars that he just kept getting pushed out by like Bourdais, among others, or he was getting passed by like Graham Rahal.
That's tough.
He did finish 4th and only 5 seconds off the leader. So
he was making up so much time. I couldn't believe how much time Alex made up on that last lap, though. I thought that willpower might have caught him.
It must. I think Power may have been too conservative on the push to pass, but then again, it was hard to pass on that track, so maybe he was content with second.
Either way, though, it was a fun opening weekend, and now we're gonna get another street course this weekend. So I'm definitely excited for the St. Pete race. Me and Kevin were talking about to be are trying to meet up for that. I didn't know Dega was at 2:30 though, Kevin. We have to be a little cooked on the Fergs after.
We'll see the ending.
We'll catch the only part that matters since it'll be single file the entire race, right?
All right, for real. No, I feel like we might miss that obligatory lap 15 big one like we saw in Daytona. But besides that, we'll be golden.
But just sticking to IndyCar. So, Methy, did you catch any of the race?
I did, as a matter of fact, surprisingly enough. I thought it was a really good race. I was entertained, which is weird for a road course for me, but I was really enjoying it.
Oh, wow. I had this whole thing set up about Phil trying to see if he can get you to convert to an IndyCar fan today.
I've always been an IndyCar fan.
Oh, listen, man. How are we supposed to tell?
He is from the Midwest. We are all IndyCar fans.
We do live near the Speedway, or at least close enough that you can go to the Indy 500. So I guess maybe my brain's finally melting from watching.
Speedway is pilgrimage for us.
Yeah. How are you supposed to know? I don't know. Maybe listen to me when I speak once in a while.
What a concept. But yeah, I mean, going just about Barber, it was. Me and Anthony were talking a little bit before we started recording, and we were pretty much in agreement that had Pato not gotten mugged by Bourdais there kind of midway through that third or second stint he was on, might have won because he only finished 3 seconds behind the leader at the end. About
might have won, but at least could have gotten a podium.
Exactly. Yeah, I think he would have gotten Dixon. But
it's going to be hard to pass.
Yeah. The Ganassi cars are usually really, really good, minus Jimmy Johnson, I guess. But, I just find it funny with the Bourdais move that, of course, Paul Tracy absolutely loved it because, I mean, just that's just Paul Tracy, his character, right?
I mean, they go way back. Too.
Exactly.
Like,
they raced against each other.
Yeah, he'd been on the receiving end of that move a couple of times.
I was trying to tell Kevin because he didn't understand where Sebastian Bourdais had all those wins because he did Champ Car a while, and I think he's got like pretty much all but 3 wins in Champ Car or something like that. But he still is a champion and an F1 driver. And speaking of F1 drivers, who would have actually thought that Romain Grosjean would have been the best rookie of the weekend?
I mean, Lachlan would have gotten him just because he has IndyCar experience before, and they were both. I'm not going to say non-factors, but like not really contenders for the lead. But it was cool
running
to see.
In the top 5 a lot.
Yeah, it was cool to see him get a top 10 in his first start. That's always super.
That
impressive.
would be points in F1.
They were both of those 3-stop strategy, but like apparently McLaughlin was held up for like 20 laps by Dalton Kellett in that second stint.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of following the timing and scoring there, and I'm just impressed that he finished the race and he didn't look off. Like he finished ahead of some veterans too, like Hitch, who had a terrible weekend, Ed Jones, a couple other drivers. Connor Daly.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed about Connor.
He got big one.
But
Yeah. Yeah, it's very rare. It's probably the biggest wreck I've seen. That opening lap wreck where Newgarden just absolutely bend it.
yeah, that was weird.
Wreck
That
I've
would've been
seen.
nice if he
That's a
bent it.
mistake he usually doesn't make.
Yeah, like usually we see these big ones, obviously on ovals at with IndyCar, but yeah, that was massive for a road course.
Yeah.
I mean, we got two cars there going airborne.
And we got a little Talladega reference too.
I don't know if y'all saw the onboard from Ryan Hunter-Reay, but man, I know it's kind of cliche with, the halo, the aero screen. It's like, saved another driver's life. People say that. Like, not every time. You're like, okay. But, like, literally, his helmet.
That tire was coming in.
Oh, yeah. He would have been straight knocked. Yeah.
Scary. Yeah, that looked really bad. Mm-hmm. Especially if we didn't have, like, the new aero screen. I mean, it's not new anymore, but.
Yeah.
Kind of new.
Yeah, second season. Good enough.
Yeah, it's got less experience out there than some of the drivers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very strange that happened right away. I just the fact that Newgarden was the one who binned it, but like the fact that so many drivers who were involved were able to get back out there, especially it was Felix. Yeah, Rosenquist was literally in the air. Sorry, I kept wanting to say Colton Herta, who again, like I don't even know how Colton Herta got his car back out there. Like that thing was destroyed. He had like other Andretti team members coming through to help him. Amazing work getting those cars back out there. They're a lot more durable than I thought.
To the crash clock that we have now in NASCAR, to where like if you lose something, you're done. And
I miss the teams fixing the cars.
Same.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Because you never know what could happen. I mean, obviously, no other wrecks really took place, and I don't think there were any DNFs after that. But still, get the car back out there because you got to get points, especially like when they're at a premium this early.
And when season-long points, man, every one of those positions matter. They were saying like if Rosenquist got back on to where he was, it would have been like a 7 points day for him, which like obviously is not that much because I think the winner gets 50. But like we said, we saw last season.
Colton Herta.
Even with the insane year that Dixon had, he only ended up winning the championship by like 10 points.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you for double points races, I guess.
Yeah, that had huge championship implications because now we're going to get like a battle between Palou and like Dixon or something, which will be interesting because Dixon finally, at least judging for the first race of the season, has competition at least in this stable there. Usually it's Ganassi running Dixon out, and then like Ericsson finishing like 9th or 10th or something.
Right. Because Rosenquist got a win back in 2019 with them, but besides that, I really don't know who else has won a race for Ganassi besides Dixon in a while.
Well, Jones never did. Frank Keedy would have been the other one.
Kanan 2014.
TK, okay.
Oh, TK wasn't in. Oh yeah, because I guess
it was Fontana finale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
That was his last win, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. I did not realize that TK... I thought he was still with Andretti at that point. Oops.
Oh, but, I mean, the overall IndyCar... Yeah, the overall IndyCar field this year, they mentioned it in pre-race, but, like, pretty much every team has invested double or whatever they were saying. Like every team hypothetically could get a top 10 just on merit, which means more parity in the field, which is great for us fans. I mean, I don't think anyone expected Palou to win in his first race with Ganassi, but now he's the championship leader. Obviously he's with a good team, but I mean, who's to say that this 24-year-old kid can't win the whole thing this year?
Yeah, honestly.
He was very good in Japan too. Like he was going toe for toe with Cassidy and Nick Cassidy and Naoki Yamamoto, two of the best in Japan, and who've been also rumored to race IndyCar for years.
We should try to get Anthony to say those names.
No, we're not going to have me pronounce names today.
I think we should get him to just commentate on Super Formula because maybe they need more
Super Formula. I love it. I watch it a lot when it's on YouTube, and it's fun. It's fantastic.
It's great racing. Very talented drivers there.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely, especially when there was nothing on the off season, they had a couple races streaming, and I was absolutely all over that because I mean I would take anything at that point. But we're not.
I like watching it because it's fun scouting for Takuma Sato's replacement if he ever ages out.
Yeah, I think he's there for another 5 or 10 years, man. He's an ageless wonder. He's only getting better at this point.
He's the Benjamin. I call him the Benjamin Button of IndyCar.
Oh, absolutely, man. I love Takuma Sato. He's fantastic. Anything else from this race? I guess we could talk about Jimmy Johnson a little bit. It's a little difficult race. I would
expected.
I kind of expected him not to. Listen, Jimmy Johnson had 3 road course wins in his NASCAR career. I think maybe I'm giving him credit
if that. Yeah,
if that, because I know he had a Sonoma win that he just cheesed the entire time. There was another one at Watkins Glen. I want to say 2008 or 9, and that might be it.
The old wing car.
Almost got that Robo win, but
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think he was ever going to win that one the way he was taking that last corner, but it happened right in front of me. But I'm not really sure because I was 16 beers deep at that point.
Right.
Yeah, but
overall for the race, I mean, for a season debut, you can't really ask for much more on a track that's pretty hard to pass on. I mean, we had multiple strategies, a big moment at the beginning, and then 4 cars within 4 seconds at the end, and first-time winner. So all in all, I'd say a solid start for them. I'm curious to see how the overall, I guess, ratings are, because I really do expect this year for IndyCar just to be massive on the viewership side, just with all the super rookies, and there's 9 races on NBC, so it should be a great season for them.
They got more races on NBC than NASCAR this year, so I'm expecting it to do a little bit better.
Crazy,
and I'm sure the Johnson.
God, if I see the Jimmy Johnson 7-day egg cooker commercial one more time, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I love that the commercial with him and going at Charlotte Motor Speedway with all his old cars, and you see him pull up in the old Busch Series fire suit with no beard and clean shave. That was really cool.
Oh, that's great.
That aging technology is awesome.
Yeah, man.
We love that. All right, so NASCAR or Formula One? Which one do you want?
I think we got to go with the best race of the weekend, which was that.
Yes, you're right. The Xfinity
amazing
race didn't happen.
Just the amazing F1 race once again just continues to deliver. F1 that is, and I mean, whenever there's rain or a wet track, you do get that advantage. But man, that was something else. I mean, when Lewis Hamilton crashes, not full on crashes, but breaks his front wing and comebacks through the field, finishes second, and you have storylines of guys pissed off at each other, which in F1 you do not have a lot, and especially with the inter-team rivalry or potential inter-team rivalry with Bottas and Russell. I mean, it was spicy all around.
That was so interesting to watch.
Lewis Hamilton
and that crash helped Hamilton's race too, because it bringing out the safety car.
That was absolutely, you cannot convince me otherwise. That was an inside job. That was definitely, Bono came over the radio. Hey, Valtteri, Lewis is off. He has a tire problem. We're going to need you to help him out any way that you can. And I mean, Valtteri
he's the only guy that can break his front wing and obviously have a red flag within a minute of him going off, just because why not?
I mean, he's also the only guy who like the last lap of Britain too last year, the tire exploded.
I'm still mad about that because obviously if Max doesn't pit, he wins that.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Thank God Max at least pulled this one off. He was on rails all day, and at that opening move, I'm glad that the FIA did at least take a look, because it did look a little sketchy. But I mean, I'm glad that they allowed it to be a racing incident, because that's what it was. Max didn't push him off to the side. Max gave him the space he needed. Max had the exit. So it was awesome to see that, because I was worried Red Bull was probably not going to have a better weekend than they did last weekend, I felt like. And the car is proving to be fantastic. I think the only question I have now, how reliable is it going to be the rest of the season? Because, I mean, at this point, it's Max versus Lewis. Sergio, I hate what happened to him out there. He just did not look comfortable at all. And Valtteri is a bum.
Yeah, I mean, Valtteri was George made that mistake. It ended our day because of it. But when you're about to get passed by a Williams and a Mercedes, that I know he's not great in the wet, but still, man, that's just And George was right. He was like, if you're in that Mercedes, you shouldn't be racing a Williams. You should be up there fighting for wins every week. And he that's a great point.
Yeah, he did force him a little bit off the dry line too.
Yeah, like that Hamilton
was
passing Norris at the end was pretty much the same move. The track was a little bit drier, which I think was the difference. But it's like,
absolutely.
I don't think he was trying to, purposely do that just because it's George Russell, who might replace you. But it's definitely, I'm glad they called it a racing incident because it was really hard to place the blame on anyone there. I think both sides were a little bit guilty, but just overall, incidents like that is what keeps us coming back and watching. I mean, I can't wait for Portugal.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that's the next race and we don't have to worry about Spain.
Yes.
Oh man, absolutely in pain. Have any of you guys seen What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show?
Have not.
I have not.
One episode.
Okay. Well, for anyone watching at home, who watches at home, I guess, there's a character on it who's a familiar for one of the vampires, and his vampire always tells him, like, oh, I'll make you a vampire next year, 5 years from now, because you did something wrong. And that's basically George Russell at Williams waiting to go to Mercedes. It's just every single year it feels like we need him to move up because Bottas is clearly not like doing the job well enough. And now I feel like with this mistake, it's like he's just been told, oh, another 5 years for you at Williams. Like, your punishment is this.
It'll be interesting to see where that goes for sure.
I mean, like, I love George, and honestly, what a performance for him running that close to the points and having an opportunity. We'll get it soon. We'll get it eventually. Just a lot of fun, and still Lewis Hamilton. I love it. The second the graphic came up on the race that this would be the first time Max Verstappen has ever led the points, Lewis puts up the fastest lap as if he's watching the race in his car.
Of course,
like that's the most Lewis thing ever.
The most impressive thing about
he's
that,
a legend.
He set that fastest lap, the lap he, I think, passed Norris, like to not lose any time. I was watching
Mickey Mouse DRS
with three other guys, and one of the people I was watching with was his first ever F1 race, and I was like, I don't think you understand how good Lewis Hamilton is. Like, there's no way anyone else would be able to drive through the field on a track like Imola where you really can't pass and go all the way to second. Just absolutely insane.
It felt like they were having a damn good time passing around that track. There was a lot going on.
They moved the DRS zone from last year, which is really good to see.
Yeah, I heard about that. Like, they made an extra 100 meters or something?
Well, and then they also moved the activation point to where it was people could kind of brake later and get a better run, which is huge, and obviously paid dividends for the race.
Definitely a lot of fun. Being able to have that availability. Just want to give a shout. Carlos Sainz somehow finished in 5th after it felt like he went off about like 5 times. So that was just wild to me that he was able to recover for a great finish. So good for him.
Yeah.
I guess good for Ferrari in general with a 4-5 finish, considering how bad that car has been in recent memory. So especially with no fans at Imola.
They always take a break for like 10 years and then like show up again with like 7 championships, like what they did with Schumacher in the early 2000s.
You never know. This could be the beginning of an awakening. One of the coolest shots I saw from the weekend was a picture of these 2 kids on trampoline with Max just flying by because there's just so many houses around the track. I love that, dude. Like, I have said like that if I can get a ticket to any race and sit anywhere I want to be in the balcony on that hairpin in Monaco, but if I could be in a second place, I'd like to be bouncing on a trampoline at Imola. That would be a lot of fun.
Let's rent an Airbnb, man.
Dude, that's the move for 2022. We have a couple other things from F1 to talk about. We'll do that rounding out the field because we got some big news especially for us Floridians in the future. But just tough weekend for Tsunoda. Sergio, I mentioned, obviously had an off late, just tough for him. Vettel had a DNF late. Very surprising that his gearbox just shit the bed with like 3 to go. So reliability there to worry about. And Mazepin almost won the entire race without spinning out. Almost killed Latifi, but that was Latifi's fault. But
Yeah, and Williams had so much promise, especially after the qualifying. I mean, they were 12th and 14th. It might have been the first time they've made Q2. Both cars made Q2 since Latifi joined the team, so that was really good for them to show speed. But for the way both cars absolutely destroyed it, unfortunate.
You'd think that Daddy's Cash could buy some awareness on the track, but you never know.
You would think.
I think it was amazing, like early in the race when Mick Schumacher had his problems.
I completely forgot. He's complaining he can't go in the pits. Well, why do you think you can't go in the pits? You crashed right at the end of it.
Yeah, he broke his wing, yet was still like a minute faster than Mazepin by the end of that stint.
I believe Haas is going to total, with counting the 2 races in all 4 cars, a total of maybe a lap and a half without incident. So good for them.
I think it's impressive that a guy who's gone over through the whole like European ladder is just spinning at least once every race and pulling a Jimmy.
Oh man, it's fun. I think Mazepin's up to like 8 spins now on the season, so I think the over under at this point has to be at least 100.
He's averaging at least 1 a session. I know that.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh man,
it's so fun.
It has to be
nice.
I haven't seen someone in F1 who's that completely overmatched in years.
I want to say the last time I saw someone like that, it was early Red Bull days. I can't remember. It wasn't Clean. It was this other guy with the long hair. I want to say Piazza, but that's a baseball player.
I was going to say Scott Speed.
No. He wasn't actually that bad.
Luisi, maybe?
Luisi. I feel like Luisi was always spinning when I used to watch F1 back then.
Fast Italian guy, though.
Oh, yeah.
He was fast. He's at least fast, unlike Mazepin.
He does show pace. I don't know. I've been watching some old F1 videos on YouTube, so I'm probably gonna go back and rewatch some of the 2000 seasons again.
Maybe like the HRT days when they had Kartekian. He was pretty bad.
Oh God, yeah. I thought it was Kartikeyan.
Kartikeyan and De La Rosa.
Can you back me up? Am I correct on the last name for once?
Narain.
Well, whatever. Whatever. I'll be right one of these days. I swear. I'll tell you who was right I'll tell you who else was right this weekend, though, was Alex Bowman's strategy at the end. How about Alex Bowman getting his 1 victory a season early on again?
First of all, nice transition. Second of all, rest in peace, Richmond International Speedway, whatever you want to call it, because the Bowman curse obviously is real and 100% foolproof. Man. So
rest in piss, Richmond. Oh no!
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
I prioritize watching the IndyCar race just because, first race of the season, and I really don't like Richmond that much. But I was following along on Twitter, and it didn't seem like much was happening.
So I had both races on at the same time because I'm an adult with 2 TVs. But I can tell you that the NASCAR race was taking a back seat, and I really didn't care too much. The racing is good at Richmond, in my opinion. I actually do like the racing there because you can try and make something work on the outside, but I love a good dive bomb, especially a good dive bomb in the one at Richmond, because I always feel like if they mess it up, someone's going into that inside wall, it's going to be massive. So I actually was having a good time, and it really got interesting, of course, when the fastest car on track had a penalty, because that's usually when NASCAR races get exciting. And it felt like for the last 100 laps, Hamlin versus Logano was awesome. Every time I kept looking over, they were side by side, and no one.
I enjoyed that battle. That was really
good. That's one of my favorite rivalries in NASCAR, to be honest. It's obviously not because I'm a Hamlin fan and I despise Joey Logano. It's because they're both fantastic drivers, but that does help. it was really good, and honestly, that final restart was awesome. I did not expect Alex Bowman to pull that one off, and I was waiting for some kind of caution or something. Like, there's no way he's going to win this. Sure enough,
yeah. It's just like on Denny Hamlin's side, for you to have 8 top 10 finishes in the first 9 races, or 8 top 3 finishes in the first 9 races, super impressive. But when none of those are wins, and you're even aided by starting in the top 3 every single week because of the system,
he's going to start on the pole again this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, Talladega doesn't matter that much, but it's good he's winning stages. He's up there in points, but you're missing those playoff points at the end for the win, and that's, I think, what's really going to bite him, especially if he can't close later in the playoffs.
Denny Hamlin's still going to win 3 races this year before the playoffs start, in my opinion. There's no way he doesn't.
I would think that
already.
I would think that, but we'll see.
He already has 5 playoff points, so I mean, he's got that going for him. Like you said, he's got 8 top 5s. I have a feeling he's going to get something going on soon. It's a shame he didn't get any at the short tracks, but when NASCAR takes one of them away and makes it a boo-boo ass track, I mean, that just what can you do? Simply, what can you do? But
it is. I mean, eight winners in 9 races, and the 3 people that haven't won are the top 3 drivers, you could say, from last year, being Hamlin, Harvick, and Chase Elliott.
I mean, Harvick, I don't even know what's going on at this point.
Yeah,
with him.
Stewart-Haas.
I am not ready to call him washed yet. Like I pulled the second Jimmy Johnson went a season without winning, I called him washed over Old Man Johnson. But I'm not ready to say that for Harvick yet because we haven't gone a full year. But man, that's a tough look what's going on so far. But Stewart-Haas in general does not look very good. So I don't know.
Yeah, that whole team's
Aragon
off.
Marola was the highest finishing Haas car. Like that should tell you all that you need.
Well,
Harvick was the cause of that late race caution.
Right.
Yeah,
Almirola has
has
been really good at Richmond, so that is one of his tracks. So it's good that he's going to Talladega with a good starting position and all that. But yeah, it'll be. I mean, Briscoe, and I love Briscoe. He's probably my favorite driver in the Cup Series. Has been doing nothing. I get it being rookie, but Cole Custer, I forget.
Cole Custer did that last
in
year
every
too.
race.
Yeah, Cole Custer did that last year too until he won a race in Kentucky.
Right.
So, you never know. Accidentally. But I mean, yeah, you remember that time that Denny Hamlin led 383 laps at Richmond and then didn't win?
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember that vividly.
In the backdrop of his sponsor getting major national news as well, you would think NASCAR would go for the good story.
No. Clearly showing NASCAR is not rigged.
Yeah, first off, our condolences, obviously, to everything that happened in Indy. That sucks. I was really hoping Denny would be able to pull through. I mean, he was my pick after all. Good to see
I was
Bowman.
Completely Denny pilled for last weekend.
Yeah, but I mean, it was cool to see Bowman showing that much emotion. I did not expect that. I know
Bowman's a very emotional guy.
He did unfortunately lose that crew member at the end of last year, so it was good for that team to get a win, but unexpected for sure.
Yeah, there were fans at Richmond, right?
Yeah, there were.
Okay, yeah. I'm trying to figure out which tracks do and which tracks don't. Sorry,
I think everyone will have fans this year.
Well, definitely.
I know Dover. There was something today where they said they wouldn't have fans, but I think that got
that was a mistake.
Debunked or yeah.
Bob Pockris. Oh, speaking of Pockris, he made an He accidentally tweeted that Alex Bowman won at Martinsville. So. Well, I too have been very drunk at the end of a race.
At least he didn't confirm a driver for their first career Cup start without getting NASCAR's approval.
We'll get into that a little bit.
R.I.P. Joward.
Yeah.
So, overall, hey, shouts out Matty D. I think that might have been his first top 10 of the season.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah. Austin Dillon also kind of snuck in there. And Ryan Blaney, who has never finished better than 15th, finished in 11th. So that's a feel-good story.
A top 11 at Richmond for Ryan Blaney is
unreal.
More than a win.
Finished better than Chase Elliott. Can't believe it. Oh, by the way, Chase Elliott, who would have thought of all the Hendrick drivers to win this year, he would not be one of them.
Right.
Chase Elliott washed?
Yeah, I think
Chase Elliott is post-championship hangover.
He's definitely a little hungover there.
There's this kid in IndyCar named Jimmy Johnson. He's won 7 championships.
Yeah, put him in the car.
Put him in there.
Yeah, put him in the car. He might get some wins. I don't know. I don't really have much else from. We went 600 laps without a natural caution.
At Richmond,
for the past 2 years. That's wild to me.
Insane.
That's so weird. Because that track, I remember when I first watched it, it was the 2001 fall race, and it felt like every 5 laps someone was crashing. It was
Is that
crazy.
the one Ricky Rudd won?
I believe that's the one Ricky Rudd won.
That was the truck race.
The truck, yeah, we'll get into that in a second. But I'm pretty sure Rudd won that race, and Jeff Gordon crashed in that. I do remember that, and I was cheering because I did not like Jeff Gordon as a kid, so that was fun. And it was like a Looney Tunes race too. Like they all had Looney Tunes schemes that race.
Yeah, was that the one where Harvick and Rudd were fighting?
No, that was 2002 or 2003. I know that one too. It was 2002. That was a good one. That was a really good race. Oh man, back when Harvick would fight everyone every weekend.
Good time.
Great time. Man.
Didn't Harvick versus Greg Biffle?
Yeah, Harvick versus Biffle was incredible. He climbed on a roof.
Didn't he get benched for a race in 2002
He did
or
get
something?
benched for a race. Yeah, I think he decked someone at Martinsville. I'm pretty sure. Or he intentionally wrecked someone.
Yeah, he intentionally wrecked someone in the truck race too.
Oh my god, Harvick was such a hothead back in the day. Now
I remember Harvick stage diving into Biffle after celebrating victory lane.
That was so good.
That was Bristol.
Yeah, that was 2002,
Bristol 1 year.
I think.
02.
That was 02.
Yeah, 02
Busch race,
with the ET car.
Yes.
Just
Oh my
stuffed.
God.
Biffle just stuffed him in the wall, and after the race, Harvick just comes flying over the back of the car, grabbed him by the throat, and then everybody just kind of rushed in. I was like, "It's somebody!"
I'm here to ruin your celebration.
I'm gonna be real. I can't even remember the last time Harvick has gotten like confrontational with anyone since Kyle Busch at Darlington. Maybe Joey Logano at Pocono.
Was that
he did
before
push
or after
Keselowski
the sledgehammer throw?
Oh, he did push Keselowski. Yeah, no, that was before the sledgehammer throw, but that was Ty Dillon's crew member who threw that. You see.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Harvick just kind of slandered Childress out the door, and Childress only has just one more Daytona 500 than him since he left. I don't know. So, I mean, just stating facts here. Austin Dillon has as many Daytona 500s as Kevin Harvick.
So how about Coke 600s too?
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Speaking
know,
of
man.
Going for the race that we didn't talk about, the truck race. Who won it? John Hunter?
Oh,
yeah, I believe
John
the John Hunter. I told you, dude. John Hunter's winning 8 truck races this year. He's already up to 2.
It's like he's got Cup Series talent. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
He made a great bet. He bet on himself, and it seems to be paying off.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably watching Anthony Alfredo running 5 laps down every week and just laughing his ass off. All right.
and crashing every week.
It's like, I'd only be 4 laps down.
There was a lot of drama going on there. I saw, was it Purdy? I think got hit by Deegan or someone. Kraus got in a huge
I think Deegan had a bad race.
Deegan did. Well, for a bad race, she still finished in 17th, so not bad for a rookie who's just. I think this was her first time at Richmond. I don't think Arca went there or Cannon. I thought Enfinger was actually going to Ben Rhodes and Enfinger were running really well there late and just kind of fell off a cliff. But, Kyle Busch did not win, but almost caught up to John Hunter. I didn't recall that. But, yeah, good for John Hunter. 6 to go. Six more to go before I'm correct. He also led 114 laps. Absolutely dominated.
Can we talk about the rivalry that we didn't know we needed?
What is that?
Jennifer Joe Cobb versus Norm Benning wrecking each other for 35th.
So good.
Just fantastic. Well,
I like how Bob had to iterate that has nothing to do with her not being approved for the Cup race.
It had to. If you look at her stats from compared to Derek Cope, there's no way you can approve Derek Cope. I get that he's a former 500 winner, but to not have a race in 14, 15 years and then let him race in the 500, and you're not going to let
he looked horrible too.
Oh, it's horrible. He almost killed people in the duel.
Body. Yeah, that allowed that to happen. So
I think this is them learning from their mistakes, going, we're going to tighten it up a little bit because, you've got a lot of truck series starts, but you've got a lot of not finishes. So we're going to go ahead and weigh that quality of starts versus actual starts. So, you're not going to do that.
On Twitter, she led the most laps in the Talladega truck race last year, apparently.
It wasn't the most laps. No, it was the most laps she's ever led. And that was only because of pit cycles, so don't get ahead of yourself on that.
Okay,
it wasn't on pure
speed.
speed.
Reiterating the stats.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Talladega truck race I went to, she absolutely tried to bin the entire field. But I mean, hey, the fact of the matter is, I feel like she should have at least been given a chance. It's a Rick Ware shitbox. I'm sorry, let me be nicer to Rick Ware. It's a Rick Ware poop box, okay? And therefore, you deserve to give drivers an opportunity in there. I mean, it was the 15 car.
Just put Romain Grosjean in it.
I mean, dude, just put exactly just.
You can do double duty this week.
Why not? They did that with the Jacques Villeneuve
race by lap 4. Jacques Villeneuve.
Yeah, they let him do that. They're like, hey, Jack, first Cup start, Talladega. Good luck.
Yeah, that was a pretty. You're an F1 world champ too. Whatever. Yeah. Now you look okay too. In that UNICEF car or whatever.
No, it was unsponsored. It was an unsponsored red and white 27. It was when they were still doing impound races. So he qualified 7th, I believe it was, because
back in the day when
other guys.
Back in the day when the cars, the back markers would show up with qualifying trim, and then on race they'd be like, I don't know what to do now. The car is going to explode.
Yeah, we're going to pit and put the car up on jack stands, drain out the qualifying gear, oil, change out the oil, change out the transmission fluid, put the race stuff in, and then go race.
Joe
Start
Nemechek got his last ever NASCAR pole in the Cup Series doing that. So, I was a fan. That was, I think, Furniture Row's first ever pole, I'm pretty sure, when he did that.
I think you're right.
Yeah, it was the National Day of Prayer car. I remember that very well.
Yeah, I remember that car. It's like Kenny Wallace's back.
Kenny Wallace at the Hunt Brothers car, I'm pretty sure. Or it might have been Johnny Sauter. That was a wild qualifying. Dude, Kevin, I'm going to knock it on the board, too. I hate this qualifying. I want qualifying and practice back. I will add a little thing on our sheet for that.
Welcome to the club.
Yes, sir. Phil, in case you're wondering, we have a counter for every time we complain about practice and qualifying this year. We're up to 7.
I do it quite a lot.
Put it on the board.
Yep.
So, yeah, just... Oh, man.
Yes!
Speaking of Rick Ware, I'm interested to see if they actually go with the owner's son in the IndyCar there, or if I did hear a rumor today that they might put Oriol Servia in that car instead.
I wouldn't even be surprised by
to.
Oriol Servia. He shows up all the time
to.
randomly. I thought Cody was doing the Indy 500 this year.
Yeah, but he was kind of not on pace with everyone else in that open test.
Smart.
Yeah, I get that.
It's a Rick Ware car. So
that car
that.
lasted 7 laps last year without
and
catching on
exploded.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah. That's yeah, that was pretty Rick Ware. That was very Rick Ware of them.
Hey man, I mean this year they have a lot more potential. I mean they got the best rookie apparently in the car, so I don't even know.
Pietro Fittipaldi.
Oh, is Fittipaldi
Pietro,
doing it? Yeah.
Fittipaldi's in the 51 and Cody Ware would be in the 52, but they might be having second thoughts about that since the field's so tight and he
Did we just I think we just reached 34 entries now into the Indy 500 too today.
Crazy.
Yeah, there should be 35 with the 6th Andretti car.
Oh, I sure hope there is.
Who's going to be in that?
They haven't announced it, but
can we take
Oliver
guesses?
Askew was brought up,
God,
and he said
I'd love to see Askew.
Yes,
he said he wasn't going to do it on the Indy Lights broadcast. There was also Spencer Piggott. That's a rumor. Stephen Wilson's a rumor. Servia said he was working on a different ride and not the Andretti one.
Does Pippa Mann have a ride yet?
I think Pippa's in that all-female ride. Or is that Del Silvestri?
I thought that was Simona.
Simona, that's
Simona, sorry.
Pippa's not announced anything. She said she wasn't going to be in the race this year, though.
I'm trying to think. Who's J.R. Hildebrand? Is he announced? Or?
He's a Voigt.
Okay, good call. Maybe he'll get the car all the way around this time.
Yeah, his car looks sweet, too. They're honoring his old 1964 winner.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Chip Ganassi let them run the 1.
Oh, that's
he's
nice.
running number 1.
Hell yeah, we love that for him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. We like JR here.
Yeah, just still one of the most devastating moments of my teenage life watching racing.
That dude's awesome, though, if you've ever met him in person.
I have not yet.
Yeah.
No.
I'm sure if he's at St. Pete this weekend, I'm sure I'll scream loud enough he could hear me.
Right.
I know. I try to scream loud enough to have
Yeah, he always when I did that once, and he gave up the 2-finger peace sign, and I'm like, hey. This was an Indy 1 year.
So I guess we got to talk a little bit about the NASCAR race this weekend, Kevin.
Yeah.
We've been talking a lot about IndyCar.
I thought we did.
No,
did we?
We
talked about Jennifer Jo Cobb not existing in the race, but
just Talladega in general.
Another thing with Jennifer Jo Cobb, if she was in maybe a good car, do you think they would have let her go? But they're like, Jennifer Jo.
I mean, what are the Rick Ware cars going to do in the back of the field? They just dick around in 38.
Get in the way.
They don't.
Yeah, they draft each other.
They draft each other and they stand. I've been to Kevin. How many plate races have I been to in a row at this point? 10?
Yes. Yeah, it's like Billicky. I see it on TV. Billicky, Ware, and whoever the other car is. Usually,
I go to
the 50-somethings.
I go to all these plate races, and I always see these guys in the back, and they're rarely causing problems. It's just one car gets out of line and they're cooked. It's usually either BJ McLeod, Brennan Gaughan sometimes when he was there, and I maybe Garrett Smithley, or I'm thinking JJ Yaley. I don't know which one. They're both interchangeably in last.
Reed Sorensen.
That's it. That's who I'm thinking of. Anyways, the fact of the matter is I wouldn't have had a problem with her back there. Like, she would have finished in like 36 before all the wrecks happened. And like, you know, it would have been nice for her, but whatever. We can't have nice things, obviously, in NASCAR.
But yeah, Talladega this weekend, I mean, should be a shit show, as always.
It usually is. I've become very drained. I think I said this on the podcast last year after the fall Talladega race. I become very drained from plate racing, just because it's like they just do their thing for 100.
It feels like a demo derby at times.
Yeah. It feels like they just do their thing, and then at the end they all just forget how to drive. And I think we mentioned it. I feel like they just don't have enough respect for each other on the track to really worry about each other's well-being or anything. They're like, I am going to win this if I kill someone. And there's enough drivers in the field that could do that.
Also, draft is so much more powerful than it was.
It's not as much the super suck that we had a couple of years ago that me and Kevin just loved so much. They have their go ahead.
Bring back tandem.
Was it Jones just took out everyone by like lap 5 last time? Or no, it was Bell.
Yeah.
That was just stupid.
Yeah, we're hoping that because Talladega's wider, that maybe they won't have to do that. I've been a new proponent.
Anyways.
Yeah, I've been a new proponent of get rid of the double yellow line. It almost serves no purpose now, just because like all the track's paved essentially down there. Like, just let them go for it. Like, if they wreck down there. At least they're trying something, and more cars could find ways around it. I feel like if they're just wrecking down there. I don't know. It's a thought. It
might be an issue in the corners. So
in the corners, obviously, if you're down there in the corners, you deserve whatever comes to you.
Yeah.
Good that they're going to try
causing?
Huh?
Is the yellow line causing more wrecks because of blocking?
I think it's causing more controversy. I don't know about wrecks. Like, I feel like we don't see a lot of guys wreck because of the yellow line, but like it brings so much attention that's not it. Like in the fall of the finish, like Hamlin went below the yellow line. Yeah, he got forced down there, but
Chase
then they
Elliott went below the yellow line. No one's talking about it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just a lot that's, I don't know. I feel like we're at the point where do we really need it? I can get Daytona because it's very
narrow.
The tri-oval there gets very dangerous.
The Monaco and super speedways.
Yeah, literally. But I think Dega, I would like to see a race without it.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I did in person several times.
Yeah, I wasn't born, so
yes, Methy, we know you're old.
That is on me.
I'm experienced.
I remember watching those races in the '90s too. But I remember the Mike Skinner race or whatever. Was it Mike Skinner who caused the yellow line rule? I think in '99.
I don't think the yellow line rule came around until 2001.
It was Jeff Gordon barreling down underneath Rusty and a limping Ricky Rudd coming off of pit road going into turn 1.
Oh, 99.
It made everybody's butt pucker.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that one. I do remember the '99 spring Talladega race too, where Skinner just took out everyone and because he was below the yellow line, just drove up into everyone. But there was also grass, so like he hit the grass.
You can go down further. You see.
Which only means 8 wide going into a 4 wide bottleneck into the turns. So what could possibly go wrong?
I'm telling you, they have such a big wing. The grip is insane. That's how it works, right? Downforce equals car don't move.
For sure.
It's the last year of it's the last year of this car too.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah. I am just
wreck them all. Wreck them all.
We got like T minus 2 weeks until they properly
That's right.
the next gen car. So. Yes, sir. Cinco de Drinko, Cinco de Mayo.
Revenge of the Fifth.
Yep. Nice.
So,
all right. So can we talk about the massive announcement that we got on was it Sunday morning in the F1 world?
Sure.
So for those living under a rock, F1 is going to now have a second race in the U.S. come 2022. around Anthony's favorite football team's stadium, being the Miami Dolphins, for the inaugural Miami Grand Prix, which I personally could not be more excited for because I've never had the opportunity to go to an F1 race. I'm a college student in Florida, so it's not like I can just fly out to Dakota and drop $2,000 on a weekend. But now that I can drive to Miami, I have friends down there I could potentially stay with. Tickets obviously aren't going to be cheap, but at the end of the day, if that's the most cost I'm going to incur, I'm fine with it. I am pumped.
Mm-hmm. I cannot wait for 2021 Super Bowl MVP Tua Tagovailoa to be able to do some kind of because they don't have a green flag there. I'm trying to think what he could do. I guess press the red lights.
They have a ceremonial guy wave the checkered flag.
There you go. Yeah, have him do
that.
that. Or put him in the hospital car, the safety car. That's it. Hospital car.
I mean, he is a race fan. He did give the command at Homestead.
Yeah, I love Tua. So
I know Jimmy Butler took a lap or two around, I think, Canada with Lando Norris back in 2019.
Oh my God.
And now that he plays,
crying.
Right now that he plays for the Heat, I'm 100% sure he's going to be there unless it's during NBA Finals and they're there.
Robinson or something.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to see that. Listen, I'd love to see any of those boys out there. Bam Adebayo. I don't know if he'd even be able to fit under most of these paddocks at the F1 race. He's 7'2".
Obviously, Drive to Survive has done wonders for exposure of F1 in America. But you put a race in Miami, everyone is going to want to be there. So there is going to be so many influencers, whatever, at that race.
Pitbull.
Absolutely.
For sure.
There. So, but here's the thing, and I need you guys to understand this as the person who grew up literally 40 miles from where this is. That's not Miami. That is Miami Gardens. It is actually on the border. Actually, I think at one point it does cross into Broward County at one point when it goes by the highway. Because the county line is just south of the turnpike extension that it goes right next to. So technically, if someone has an off there, they're in Broward County. Mike Joy would love to see that.
I know. I mean, obviously,
he's
it's
in
not right in Vice City, but it's close enough to where it's like St. Pete from Tampa. Obviously, it's not on the streets of Tampa, but you drive 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you're right there, which is good enough for me. I love the track layout for a parking lot.
It is a cool layout.
I mean, it's probably the only F1 track I can think of besides maybe just off the top of my head, Silverstone, where the last really important corner that isn't just S's, you can actually pass for, because I feel like a lot of them, I'm just off the top of my head, Austria, Monza, you can't really pass in the second half of the track.
I mean, you can try and pass a Parabolica. I wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, I was gonna say so stuff like that.
You could do it. You could pass at Rascas if your name's Charles Leclerc.
Fair, but yeah, there's an opportunity for a last lap pass, especially in the rain potentially, because
it always rains in Miami in the summer, and this is probably a day race.
It's going to be in the summer. They said second quarter of the year, so April to June, and I would assume that they'll probably pair it with Canada.
For sure.
Just logistics wise, assuming the Canadian Grand Prix is still a thing.
One hot race.
Yeah,
it is. It's tough in Miami. It's going to be in the 90s. It's going to be rough. I was thinking this could be a night race. Just because, you have the lights for the stadium outside.
That's true.
But obviously that is facing in the stadium. But I mean, I'm sure Stephen Ross, now that he has it, is going to spare no expense because he knows how much money this is going to bring in.
You're definitely going to have all the influencers with it.
Oh, absolutely. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
All my friends are talking about that they want to come see this race with me. I'm apparently the resident F1 fan of my friends, but I'm dude, I'm probably not even gonna be able to get a ticket to this. This is gonna be mad expensive. It's
I'll be
honest,
I already have multiple groups.
You just gotta start doing your Instagram influencer game. In my opinion.
I apparently need to.
You just need to promote skin cosmetics and lotion on Instagram, and they will pay you.
It's a shame I've moved to Tampa. I was just have the F1 race at St. Pete. It's not as glamorous. You're technically racing on an airport, but
it's like a poor man's Monaco. It's not too bad.
I can do that. They won't pass there either. The DRS zone is a joke there. I will say the DRS zones in Miami are going to be preposterous. Like I said last week on the show. I watched like a virtual lap around the track on like Assetto Corsa, and it is fast. Like when they are coming up that right next to the interstate, like they are hauling down that straightaway. So it's going to be fun, especially in these new cars. Like they are a little slower, but I mean they are going to be, they're going to be fun to watch. Aren't they wider though than the ones we have now?
No, I think they're the same width, but they're shorter length.
Cool. So that's nice. I mean, hey, I know they're going to make the track wide as hell so they can make some crazy moves.
Yeah, right.
I think the only thing I'm scared of with this might be the death of Coda for F1. I mean,
they say 2 races in the US. Like in the press release, they said it'll be the second race. So either
for
Coda,
now.
Yeah, but even if Coda goes off, I mean, Indy is chomping at the bit to host again, and then apparently there's talks of them trying to go in Vegas. Which honestly, I think if you're going to have 2 races in the US, you got to have one at like a purpose-built racetrack and not 2 street races or parking lot races. Like as much as especially someone who went to Vegas earlier this year, like I would love to see an F1 race on the strip. That would be sick. But just kind of thinking about it logically, probably isn't the smartest move for the overall schedule.
I don't know if F1 needs, unless it gets rid of Baku, because apparently you hate a wonderful track.
I like the first sector.
I like the first sector.
Yeah.
Says someone who eats concrete.
Yes, that's true.
What's your favorite flavor of concrete?
Mint chocolate chip.
Of course. I saw that today. Mint chocolate chip's been around since like forever, dude. It did not get invented in our lifetime. That's ridiculous. But what I was saying was, I mean, they have a lot of street courses, so I couldn't imagine Vegas street course. But again, they'd have to get rid of one. Obviously, not getting rid of Monaco. I don't know what the situation with Singapore is. I'd rather them not get rid of that. I don't consider Australia and Canada street courses, even though they technically are.
They're park courses.
They're park courses. Exactly. Yeah, they're park.
The way, I mean, they said F1 wants to have a 24 race calendar for like going forward and then rotating out Grand Prix. Like obviously some are staying forever, like Monza, Silverstone,
Spa. Well, Spa did get taken off the circuit.
Spa wasn't on this. Yeah, so
but I think that's because they were doing reconfiguration or something, because they had to get rid of the bus stop at the end.
Yeah, it might have been. But like, if they even said after Imola, they want to race there again, and
it's a cool track.
Like I don't love Imola per se. Like I like it.
They can get rid of France. I don't really like.
Yeah, no, get rid of France for all I care. But I think
bring back Magny Core.
Yeah,
there it is.
Like I would love to see San Marino, Imola, and then track like maybe Baku or Silverstone, or not Silverstone.
I personally love China. I think it's
Singapore, like on a rotational basis. Yeah,
when did they race in Le Mans?
Back in the day, but like it is a Grade 1 track now.
No, you fucking cowards! Race the Nordschleife, all 16 miles.
Daytona road course.
Okay, but if they do that, they're not allowed to use the banking. They have to only use the apron.
And leave the turtles there.
I hate you.
But yeah, we're gonna see that. We're gonna see a car fly over the entire turn 3 and 4 infield if that happens.
It's gonna fly. It's gonna fly through the air and end up in the land.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it will end up in the lake.
Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna find Dale Earnhardt's car in the bottom of the lake.
Yeah,
I still can't believe that's a rumor that went around that the NASCAR just said, "Yeah, no, we don't have wanted to deal with this car and dump it in Lake Floyd. They'll never know." Like that's such a wild rumor. Oh God. Well, Kevin, we kind of skipped over our picks for Dega.
Yeah, I was gonna round out with that. So if you want to get into it,
yeah.
game.
So, Phil, have you been on for any of our picks before? I don't think so.
I have not, but I do DraftKings.
Oh well, this is better than DraftKings because I only make you pick 3 drivers and I have rules. So we have a dark horse, a sleeper, and a favorite. I think favorite is obvious. Sleeper is someone that you think could win the race, but you don't want to put the mortgage on it. And then dark horse,
literally just Ryan Blaney.
It's the Ryan Blaney pick. And then our dark horse is just someone who's probably like 20th or worse in points, no wins, definitely cannot have a win. And this is normally the Matt DiBenedetto or not pick.
Well, so Matt DiBenedetto or the Stuart Haas cars.
At this point, I wouldn't let you pick Harvick, but I wouldn't be surprised if you picked Harvick as a dark horse.
It would have been Almirola. It would be Almirola.
So I don't think anyone picked Bowman last week.
No, I had
So
Hamlin. So
I had
thanks, Tony.
I had better picks than whatever.
I went Denny
I
and
had
Truex
MTJ.
on DraftKings.
Would have gone better.
And then
if
when
Truex-
Bowman won.
if
It
Truex
was
then
wasn't
when
trying
real
to
Bowman
good
won,
cheat,
for a while.
Truex wasn't trying to cheat, you would have been But simply do not speed on pit road. I don't know.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah, you'd think. That's why we need to have pit limiters in NASCAR, right?
No.
No. I'm clearly joking, Bethy.
I hope so. I'm sorry.
The only person who wants a pit limiter in NASCAR is Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin.
Yeah, only person.
Oh yeah, he's great at dick stepping.
Hey, I'll just say, like, he wins a lot of races when he does it, and he hasn't sped since the 500 this year. So
Dick stepping. I like that one.
yeah. All right,
Yeah,
Kevin.
that's what he does, man.
No, he really does. It's devastating as a Hamlin fan. Phil, since you are our guest, I will let you pick first. Can you give us your dark horse for the Talladega race?
Like I said, I think I'll go with Eric Almirola since he does have plate wins, and he also is actually pretty good at these tracks.
I went back and watched that race because Kevin always shit talks it. Because weren't you there, Kevin?
For the 2018 race?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not remember Stuart Haas just had 4 cars that were blatantly cheating on the track at the same time.
Dude,
I didn't realize that. I completely forgot.
Being there in the moment, I was like, okay, this kind of sucked. But looking back, I'm so glad I got to experience something like that because I think it's like the last clean plate race that we've seen.
Minus that, the green-white checkered at the end. But
yeah, but that's given.
And literally, Kurt Busch wins that race if he doesn't run out of fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll allow you to take Almirola as a dark horse. I don't think he's ever been chosen as a dark horse, but we'll allow it.
Has he ever been chosen, period?
Oh, Kevin, how many weeks in a row did I pick him last year?
Yeah,
he
had that streak.
That's true.
I said I will stop picking him when he stopped scoring top 10s, and for 5 weeks straight, I kept picking him. I was loyal to my word.
That's why Anthony won the championship last year.
Yeah, that's exactly why I got my Mickey Mouse ring last year. Right, Kevin, who's your dark horse?
My dark horse, I'm going to go with Ross Chastain. I feel like he's been waiting to break out, have a performance, and we know how aggressive he is. And I'm pretty much just going boom or bust at this point. So Chastain it is.
Methy, I'll allow you to go in front of me.
I feel bad for cursing him on this one because I think he has a good shot. He's been putting together some good races, just not been able to finish them. Mr. Corey LaJoie.
Ooh.
Oh.
I know he's like on DraftKings, like the guy to pick on super speedways.
He's been unlucky too. Like he ran well at Martinsville, and that was just bad luck.
Yeah.
He was running good until he wasn't.
Right.
That's the classic.
Until he hit his radiator in pit road on Tyler Reddick.
That's me with golf, such as golf. I'm gonna go with Eric Jones in the 43. I mean, when Bubba was there, that 43 was a good pick to at least score a top 10 and be there by the end if he could keep it clean.
He was
Eric
leading
Jones
with like
has
7 to
a
go
win.
last year.
Yeah, Eric Jones almost won this race.
It's not his fault at Daytona that he just got caught up in everything.
Mm-hmm. Eric Jones last year at Talladega, if I recall correctly, probably should have won this race. So
until Blaney just
Well, listen, how many drivers do you think Ryan Blaney is going to try and send to the hospital this week, Kevin?
18.
Oh my God, too many.
Is that the over-under?
Huh?
Between him and Stenhouse.
Yeah.
I love Stenhouse, okay? But Stenhouse is
Stenhouse
dumb.
honestly hasn't been that bad on plate races lately.
Everyone gives him...
He also...
he
hasn't been that bad this year.
Did he get Did he get a top 20 on
Yeah, he finished like 19th or something.
Okay, so he was
every single race he's been top 20.
Yeah. I feel like with the package, the Super Suck package, like he was trying to do too much with something that he didn't have to do anything at all with. He just literally had to exist and just get the draft. He was trying to do way too much. And it cost him a lot. When the old package, 2016 through 18, definitely benefited his driving style more at these tracks. Obviously, he got 2 wins. All right, Phil, your sleeper.
I will definitely pick Stenhouse as my sleeper.
All right.
Good pick.
Oh, yeah, good pick.
I'm going to go... Who am I going to go with? I'm going with Reddick. Kind of the same thought process of Chastain. Kind of been pretty quiet lately. I know he's super aggressive on the plate tracks. Could see a first-time winner. I mean, it's Dega for crying out loud, so
pick.
I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
Yeah, what he did without the hood at Daytona was impressive. I can't believe he's still in that race.
Yeah. Fantastic drive. Methy.
Bubba Wallace.
Ooh.
Bubba Wallace. Okay.
Wow.
What do you mean, wow?
I mean, he just hasn't really done much since it feels like in a while.
He's good at these races, though.
He is good at these
It's
races.
like-
If this is another
he
manufacturer,
seems to have like a black cloud on his head.
yeah, it's been tough. It's been really tough. I just think it's because this is literally the LFR car from last year and with less funding, I think. So I don't know.
I think LFR had funding.
Yeah, Bob Levine bitches about
I
it
think they
every
have
week
more
on Twitter.
funding just because their sponsorships filled.
Yeah.
People were going mad about Mike Wheeler though yesterday.
He is not a good crew chief anymore. He's not.
He wasn't a good crew chief with Denny.
No, he wasn't. Listen,
probably
Danny,
be a good
Danny
car chief.
Stockman might get another call.
Yeah, I agree.
Danny Stockman might get called back up. Okay, I guess since I'm the only one with a brain, I'm going to go with one of the Penske affiliates, and I'm going to go with Matty D.
I
as
was
my
saving that
sleeper.
for my favorite, but okay.
Yeah, listen, I mean, like I
got
know
to pick him as a
dark.
dark horse last week. What do you mean favorite?
No, he's my sleeper.
Oh,
And I did
sleeper.
pick him
Sorry, I
as
thought
my
you were
dark
favorite.
horse,
Sorry.
and that's why I scored points last week, and you didn't.
Shit on.
Did I not take him?
You took LaJoy. Oh no, you didn't. I'm looking at like the picks from episode 89, which I'm gonna release this week. I promise.
Damn.
Okay.
Good, because I don't remember who I picked. I thought I picked Matty D.
I don't even remember
That
what
could be
race
wrong.
this was. I stopped
Richmond?
labeling them, and I'm really cooked when I have to put all these points together.
I think it was before Bristol.
It was before Bristol, but it wasn't the Bristol dirt race because we never did a preview for that.
Oh, okay.
So it might have been Atlanta. I'll go back and look at it. I'll figure it out. Because I can also just listen to these episodes. Okay, so our favorites, Phil. Who you got?
I mean, I would pick the obvious, but
I'll pick
I
the
think
obvious.
the obvious is Hamlin, but there was someone else who actually looked pretty good, and it's the person who finished 3 laps down yesterday, Richmond, Kyle Larson.
Oh, going with
Ooh.
Larson did look good for the 500.
Yeah, that's my thinking.
If he can keep it clean, the Hendrick cars could be a problem. But I don't think they'll be the Penske train problem. Is Cindric? No, Cindric's not doing this.
He's not in this race.
I am surprised. And by the way, Cindric did get a top 10, didn't he, last week at Richmond? Or he was running in the top 10.
I don't
he
think
was
so.
He's like 19. He's not 19. That was 10.
No, he was running well. Let me go back and check.
Yeah, he was
Because
at least top 20 at some point.
restarted.
He's guaranteed points in DraftKings because he starts from the back. And
Yeah.
gets
How the hell did he finish in 28th? He restarted 8th on the last restart.
Yeah, I don't
Old
know.
tires.
Did anybody else
You
notice?
don't
Like,
hold on, Methy. Hold on.
No,
you don't
okay.
lose 4 laps on cold tires, Phil.
Old tires.
Old tires. Oh, I thought you said cold.
It was tire strategy. Like that last restart was tire strategy and stuff.
Okay, I apologize, Methy. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I had to I was.
He misheard.
For that last restart, it was first through 8th were 2 seconds apart, but then 8th to 9th was 7 seconds after 2 laps. It was like, aren't we going to talk about what happened there? It's like, oh no, just old tires. They didn't go.
That's Richmond.
Yeah, that was one of the weirder restarts I've ever seen. And Clint Boyer brought it up. It's like, yeah, okay, I got you.
Yeah, 1 lap after green, it was just like, where's the rest of the field? They're on the other side of the track. Like, oh
my god! All right, so back to our. Go ahead.
It would have been interesting if that race went 1 more lap too, and Bowman was getting blocked by all the lap traffic.
Yeah,
that would have been very interesting to see how he handled that. But it probably would have caused a wreck, to be honest.
Yeah,
more than likely. Denny
cars.
Hamlin was going full send on that last lap. I love it that he just cut through 2 cars through the middle. That is a ballsy move. Okay, so back to picks. Kevin, who's your favorite?
I'm going with redemption from Daytona. He was robbed, especially by his teammate, and Penske is guaranteed at least one Talladega win a year, and I think it'll happen. I'm going with Bad Brad.
Okay.
Bad Brad.
Good pick.
Good pick.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate it. I also wrote down Logano because I preemptively wrote that down.
I think Penske's having a team meeting this week. I know they probably had it out through Daytona, but saying, hey, last lap, we're in that same scenario that we were in Daytona. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Don't let McDowell win this time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind him getting his second win, but
that'd be cool.
No one's picked him. Well, we don't have Alex's picks yet, so we'll see what he says. Methy.
For Dega, I am going with TJ Majors,
Okay.
which would be
Good.
Joey Logano.
Good pick. Great pick. Well, I might as well just round out the Penske field. I'm picking Ryan Blaney to win another Dega race. I mean,
Fair.
I would like to believe that Ryan Blaney can win. I'm at this point, like, who's going to get their second win of the season first? Is it going to be Blaney or
Martin
is it going to be
Truex
Bowman?
Jr. Oh, he's already
Thank
got
you.
a second.
Thank you.
Well, okay, so you're overlooking the fact, Anthony, that only one win a year is allowed for Ryan Blaney. And
Okay, but you say the same thing for Bowman. And what if Alex Bowman wins at Talladega? Does that mean they have to tear it out?
Well, he's not.
Talladega? What if
Alex Bowman will get like an anvil falling on his car or something.
Last time I saw
that
Bowman,
was this morning.
Anthony, last time we saw Bowman leading at Talladega, Joey Logano sent him to the stratosphere.
That is true. He did send him to the stratosphere.
Yeah.
I am not sure if that car has landed.
I just remember watching that live and just being like, this is going to be ugly when he goes back in front of the field. And yeah.
Oh, man. Listen, I mean, I'm just saying, I think this is the year that we break the tradition of these drivers only get one win a year. And Blaney loves this track. Like, he loves plate racing in general. He's fantastic at these. He should have won the 500 last year. He probably should have a bunch more wins at plate tracks at this point in his career. So I'm taking him for that. I'm sure Alex is. I could probably just write down Alex's picks. It's probably just going to be McDowell, Preece, and Larson or Kyle Busch. I almost guarantee that. Hey, consistency can win you championships.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you want to round out the field, Kevin?
Yeah. Anything else to add? I know we kind of covered a lot of the off-topic stuff during the actual episode.
It's very off-topic. This is extremely off-topic, but I think that Ryan Vargas has the taste buds of a child.
Yes, he does.
I am beefing with him in real life about this. We have been getting into little spats on Discord about his hatred for sour cream and blue cheese, and I just
I mean, I get people hating sour cream, but blue cheese.
I can get people hating blue cheese, but sour cream.
Like, you gotta remember, he can't drink alcohol yet.
That's true. He is.
So like 20, once he's a man like us, he'll have a refined
Kevin, you are
taste.
2 years older than him.
Well, that's 2 years that I have on him to shit talk.
Whatever. Listen, all I'm saying is there's only like 3 foods I will not eat at this point in my life. Maybe 4, technically, but I won't eat sea urchin ever again. I can't eat a Rocky Mountain oyster because my balls hurt when I do that. So even thinking about it, they hurt. And I just won't eat land insects. I love sea insects. Shrimp, crab, all those things can get in my
water
tummy.
Bugs.
Methy, I hate you.
What?
I won't eat
like scorpion?
No, yeah, like people eat scorpions, people eat cockroaches, people eat crickets.
Oh.
I know candied flavored crickets is like a delicacy in like some South Asian countries, like Southeastern Asian countries. I know they eat that. And it's apparently good. I've watched documentaries and like food like network like travel shows where they say it's good, but I'm just not willing to eat a land bug.
I hate mustard. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
That's a weird thing to hate.
Yeah.
Oh. You will never be able to eat my mac and cheese because I put grain mustard in it to give it a little bit of a.
Ooh.
I'll get over it.
Yeah, I'm making mac and cheese, my famous mac and cheese tonight. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's no special occasion at all.
I saw this tweet.
Nothing
last
happening
week.
tomorrow.
No.
Apparently, you could brine pickles with Monster Energy drink.
Yes,
you can. I would not
recommend. I wouldn't do that.
Apparently, it's forbidden Flavor Town.
Well, what flavor of Monster are you doing that with?
I don't know what this person was doing it with on Twitter, but I would think it's just a normal recipe.
Yikes.
Or normal monster and pickles is apparently like not supposed to be this good, but it is.
No, I'm actually trying to learn how to pickle like foods right now. I'm gonna pickle some actual pickles and some radishes. Definitely
Pickle a
not
pickle?
gonna do it. Huh?
Can you pickle a pickle?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pickle.
I thought they were cucumbers.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
pickle a cucumber and turn it into a pickle.
If you pickle a pickle, what does it turn into?
Smaller pickle, I'm pretty sure.
So
I'm pretty
Anthony,
sure it keeps shrinking.
you saying you would eat a sea cucumber but not a land cucumber?
There's aren't
Can you
bugs.
pickle a sea cucumber?
I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know what a
Ooh.
sea cucumber looks like.
Isn't
Like a
that just
land
regular
cucumber,
Aren't
but-
you a
regular
sea
cucumbers?
cucumber? Your name's Kevin. I've seen you on SpongeBob.
Oh,
you both
shoot.
wear glasses.
The gig is
Both
up.
are dorks.
It's 91 episodes in. You finally found out my true identity.
Cod in 4K.
Someone get that 21 Savage picture of him with the camera. I caught it.
I feel like that's a good note to end it on, boys.
Yeah, I don't think there's
Yeah.
anything else. Talladega this weekend. Me and Kevin are going to hang out IRL at an IRL race. How fun.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Nice.
It's not IRL anymore.
You're not IRL anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Any last-second picks on who's going to win at St. Pete? I think this is the weekend for Pato.
Newgarden would
Jimmy,
be cool.
just kidding.
Yeah.
New Garden Revenge Tour has begun?
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
I'm being very outlandish here, picking the defending winner, but I think he's going to be a good run. Yeah.
He's won the last two, I think. Didn't he win in
really?
2019 as well? Or was that Will
Will
Power?
Yeah.
Power.
Was Will Power? Okay. Well,
I was thinking Pato could get his first
Yeah,
win.
Pato
same.
would be really cool to see.
I'm looking at Pato to get his first win because that car is bad fast. And by the way, Kevin, we might need to go on Saturday. Oh, you're not going to be there Saturday for quality.
Yeah, I have to graduate on Saturday, Anthony.
Well, everyone say congratulations to Kevin on our Twitter for graduating college. Going right back.
Thanks.
Oh, man. So real quick before we head on out of here, make sure to
It
follow
goes
us.
downhill from here.
I've heard.
Oh, he's got grad school before that happens. Don't worry.
Yeah.
He's got more school to take. But real quick, make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at LTLN Podcast. Don't add the fart noise into that. It won't work.
How do you spell that anyway?
And make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, and our good friends at Stadium Scene TV. Our podcast is also on there. Make sure to check them out. You can find a bunch of different new sports podcasts. The Red Sox are the best team in baseball, and you can find out how much better they're going to do through different baseball podcasts on there. Manchester United is trying to form their own super league, like a bunch of super villains. You can
It's
find
like
out
the
more about
IRL again.
Exactly. You can listen to more about that on any of the soccer podcasts on stadiumscene.tv. Some really good ones out there. I've been getting a little bit more into rugby the more that I've been watching Australian streams of F1 races. So there's definitely rugby podcasts on there. There's so much stuff that you can check out on stadiumscene.tv. We're the best racing podcast on there. Also, if you are a content creator, make sure to check out their MVP network. Really a great system to get you more listeners. And yeah, who knows? Maybe one day you can have a podcast like ours. Very successful. The music would end right here too with my awkward.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, so I've been Anthony.
I've been Kevin.
I've been Matthew.
My name's Phil, and I like being a guest tonight.
Thank you. Good
Thank
to have
you.
you, man.
Yeah, thank you for having. Thank you for.
Yeah,
being
thanks for
here.
having me, guys.
Yeah.
Love
Of
you, dude,
course.
and love all you guys at home. See you guys. Bye.
Adios.
See ya.